the ground shake.
That the CTs might pull off. We actually do see a player pushing off catwalk right now. So this is where Stanislav is actually going to get into a little bit of a fight if we do see him peek out towards middle. But here comes the B attack right now. Shazam does fall very early on. Dupreeh chiming in onto Ricky right now. We will see a little bit of a fight towards middle.
Well, Zipnik's right here in mid. He actually falls back. He was actually in being a fulcrum to the problem that Complexity was having in the tunnels. They had to be worried that he could be coming up through those lower tunnels, and you see Stanislav respecting that right now. So Complexity are going to have to back up and punt and reset. But look at this. They push right now from Dupreeh. He takes the initiative and runs straight right behind the T's. He owns T-spawn right now. So Astralis know exactly what's coming, the direction. You can see all the pawns on the map are starting to shift over towards that A site. So Complexity, who are hoping, look at this easy shots to the back, 1 and 2, and that should be just wrapping it up. Magic get the last kill, and it is a near flawless round for Astralis. Not losing anybody, but they keep all that armor, they keep the kit in play. It's perfect.
Yeah, that was a nice bold push there from
pushing. He's going to find a lot of value from that push, and now there's real trouble here for Cloud9. They've burnt a lot of time from the clock without really doing all that much, and Dupreeh is loving it.
And they don't have the option to go back towards the A-bomb site, as we talked about earlier. They were so passive there, it's just not available to him. And Dupreeh is essentially playing 2 offensive halves here. They're going to try and hunt him down. It's going to take time. It's going to take life. Rush falls, and Dupreeh gets another. He's on the verge of an ace somehow.
Wow, he started off with a kill in the smoke and a Galil. He's turned it into this. Dupreeh, and he's found automatic. Can he get the kill? Surely not. Coming out. And of course he has all the confidence in the world, but it'll be glad to take it down, and they'll steal away an AWP for their troubles if they want it. Didn't actually pick it up, I don't think.
Yeah, no, they got it right at the end.
Oh, they did? Okay, nice.
Yes.
Do that time and time again on Nuke. They think it's so important to control the rotate into the lower site. Yeah. And here they are, Magic and Device taking that side. The plant for them coming out of Zipix, Smoke in Decon. And this is going to be a hard round to retake for Renegades.
Very hard round, and they're going to let Gratisfaction sort of skate his way out here, and they're going to have to use some utility to get some more ground. It's going to be a hell of a fight here towards this control room. Gratisfaction leading the way, JKS behind him. And they haven't quite peeked into the window area yet. It's going to be Majestic gets the opening peek. The bomb now smoked off, but it does not matter at all. They have found all of the kills necessary and really just made a futile effort there out of the Renegades looking to retake that lower bomb site.
Yeah, and you can really see how difficult it is.
JKS falling to Dupreeh there in the halls, and Azur posted up in the library. I don't think that they know he's there. I guess there is a chance that they just saw him, but it doesn't appear as though. I mean, they're not really reacting to it. And again, some smokes come out here late in the round. Astralis really pressuring you to come through here and fight us one-on-one. And in that moment, the one-on-one was not exchanged in their favor. Azur finding one, but does he know this second player's here? He's going to go for the frag. Almost grabs it. Oof. Dupreeh on 34 HP closes out the round, and this one's slipping away fast and furiously there for Astralis. 9-2 currently.
Device and Dupreeh getting all 5 frags that round. The double Ds looking too big for Renegades to handle.
Man. Well, if you're feeling the Renegades today, they could use all of your power.
Push down, X7's already got Glaive. He started off kills in all 3 of the pistols. He has gotten the opener, but Device is so far down Banana already, and he and Dupreeh, they pulled it back.
Aggressive start there from Ents, and he get the opening pick. It was looking very good, but Device towards Log shuts it all down. It's now just aerial, and the Astralis players are very, very aware of that. The bomb's still down in T-spawn, so push towards the step, and there it is, the first pistol on the board for Astralis. They lost both of them on train, but this is a fantastic start. Device with 2, Dupreeh from...
He's found, it's exactly that. They're late to rotate. So bomb gets in, 18 seconds, it will be planted. And Dupreeh, he wants to hold inside of it. He's actually going to fall off. Probably the better call. He can certainly hear them working their way back in. He'll even consider Banana at this point in time because it's planted for him. He can swing out. Zipix, he stays directly on top at the emo position. It's a perfect way to swing. He can drop down, cover off anyone to his left. And Howler's the only one there so far getting the AWP, up close as it is. Utility thrown in, flash dodge. Zipix goes for it. Exactly the play that was called out. Dupreeh back in. He finds both, and it's 7-0.
It doesn't get much better than that, ladies and gentlemen. That is pretty cool, considering all the issues they had in the past. It's like one of their strongest assets now, I would say, being able to come back into games they look like they're out of.
Yeah, for sure. Oh. All right, Buster.
Here we go.
Busting faces. And now it's going to be down to Zipex to open things up a little bit. And he's going to get taken down by Crizin. Well, Henry, the plot thickens.
It really does.
The bomb's on the wrong side of the smoke, which should have dissipated by now. James is still a problem. Look at the bomb just lying there on the radar around the corner. Astralis maybe waiting it out a little bit, so Vanguard have to worry about a flank from the upper area. Device trying to deal with one player, but there are at least 3 to deal with in quick succession, close proximity. They are all here. James, I think he's got an angle on the bomb. Still time for elimination. Just waiting for it to be collected. Will they be ready for this angle? Surely not. Be focusing on the water. He's double scoped in now. Have to concede his position if he wants to help the players on the site. Down Device goes. 17 seconds now. You can see he's changed his scope. I think he must have been heard. Avoiding the flashbang. Hard to double peek, but Dupreeh, how has he done that?
He's just like, boys, running out of time. I've just got to kill him, if that's okay with you. So I'll just...
Right here, at Vanguard, we've moved on to Inferno. The expectation here is that we'll see a dominant performance from Astralis. Let's see if that's how it starts off. Perhaps it does. Great connection with the HE grenade there from Glaive, finding Key Kurtz. And here comes the push. They've got to get the headshots here. Device and Dupreeh are tagged up, but the smokes are dropped.
Got a lovely advantage. Glaive, good for the 1 kill. Teammate still boots up for the time being. Another kill, looking for a third. Marvelous stuff from Dupreeh. And that is a quite well-held B bomb site with 3 plays from Astralis. Thank you, good night. Pistol is mine.
Yeah, no plant, and it's Glaive. I love the double stack towards CT spawn. That grenade is pretty remarkable as well. So Glaive, he gets 1 right, but he survives and takes all the aggro away there as soon as area is clear because the CT spawn player has fallen back. But of course, Dupreeh boosted up and happy to stay up there. He's hitting every single shot right now, and he does fantastic.
Image flash where he recovered within half a second, and the first player who crossed couldn't even bait a shot. So only the last one was able to bait out 2, which was already a tough situation. And beyond that, it was just given too many opportunities. So they'll have to change that if they want to win. And Dupreeh covers his teammate underneath as they go for this boost, and he makes it a double.
Ooh, even a third. Dupreeh tearing him up. He's got the flames in front of him. Nafly through the wall, trades back 2v4 to the favor of Astralis. Device challenged.
And dinks up another. These pistols are doing damage, and Hadji's found a double. It's Dupreeh left alive. The near full eco from X3D Max might find success here, but Dupreeh, he might have just saved the day. He's got the bomb on his back. He can get the bomb down, and he's got plenty of time to set up this post plant inside of A.
Yeah, and an open plant as well. He knows that Hadji was within the B bomb site, so all the time in the world for that. Consider Sandwich goes back to ramp, safer option of the 2. He's got that chance to retreat. And no point giving away this round. Hadji has a Molotov, but he doesn't know where Dupreeh is gone, and it could be anywhere with this open bomb plant. He can guess ramp. Very common position, but it would only be a guess for Hadji, who's got to tap the bomb to force the peak. That he will do. Molly goes down. Not going to be the correct call. It's up in the palace. The fake on the bomb. Dupreeh, will he fall for it? Yeah, it goes okay. All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
This game's over. No, just joking. But that is unreal.
And now Tizzy and Godby are next, all that remain. 3v4, and they're going to be hard-pressed to get back into this bomb site.
Yeah, up the choke point. They haven't cleared bank as well. That makes things even harder. They're actually sandwiched in between Astralis and Dupreeh. Dinks down Tizzy and finishes off the job, and no copies on the site as well. Same story for Dupreeh, who is just lights out on the A side.
Not buying ops, and Dupreeh just going to go ahead and protect the vents, which is about to be in question. Yeah, they're going to trickle and filter their way to their own demise. Stacked high, the bodies piled towards the B site. Dupreeh's going to manage with a 4K, so
it's great.
Easy.
Dream situation for him.
Yep.
He's like, I've been waiting my whole life for this. Thank you. I'll go down the vent now and meet you there. High five. Adjustments as we round out the half. Magic gets an opening kill, and it's another fast upstairs explode. This didn't go well last time. It's not going well this one either.
Nope. Player does get through a squeaky door, but Dupreeh's already hopped down on them. Muterus has to retreat from the rooftops. Out of all the plays we've actually seen from Giants, I feel like that one's the least successful.
I know, yeah, you kind of wish they don't play like themselves.
Yeah.
Because they were doing so well on the other stuff. But, you know...
It is only the second try.
It is, yeah, and you know, half can get kind of stale if you're just, and it can be very frustrating if they go for those slow outside to lower plays or try to pull off too many lurks to the point that it gets gimmicky. So good that they are kind of keeping it a little bit different. And there's nothing illegitimate about a rush upstairs. I think it's just Astralis just waiting for the opportunity to stop it. It's going to be one of the rounds they're best at is the only problem. But as we do come into round 15, the Giants can pull off.
You know what? They've already Molotov. Maybe they won't check it, and then they did. So,
unfortunately, no one having eyes on Catwalk. They had that complete mid control. Just no one had ever made enough progression to be able to stop that push from Glaive. Flamey's got to win this fight. That would be huge if he's able to find Magus. That's an awkward timing. Oh, what a recovery though. Dupreeh's gotten back into the site. He follows it up with a second kill. He cleans up Zipnik's damage, and he's going to get a third. He's going to shut down that attack. And he keeps Astralis alive, 8-10.
Push, and Electronic is still going to be able to pick up Sip, and that's a great beginning. That completely isolates Magus and Dupreeh over at the bomb site. Now just waiting for it, and a great entry kill. Dupreeh with the AWP. They have to turn the corner. He's going to pick up one more kill. They need to stack up on him at some point, and he's ready for it. Another one for Dupreeh, and now last one left. Zeus. Oh no! And he's going to shut it down. Electronic now 1 versus 2. Dupreeh somehow heroic defense of that B bomb site. They should have been able to just run him over, and somehow they challenged him one at a time, and he took them all down. Electronic just sneaking around the middle. He could maybe do this, but Dupreeh still inside of the bomb site. He's got that quad kill, ready and waiting, firing into the window. He's completely flashed from that, and Electronic trying to see if he can follow it up, and he's going to get shot down. That's the ace. He picked up every single one. That is outrageous.
I love the tactical call from Navi.
Server. Okay, there's going to be a big duel. Magisk up close. He's got a helmet, actually, so that's not a favourable engagement for Art up close to the Mac 10, but they've got a numbers game to abuse. Into the A bomb site. Lining up for Magisk. He's forced to reload. There will be no punish just yet. Dupreeh's trying to help. And now it's just down to Dupreeh. 1 versus 2, they're both low. Plenty of time. It's all about these duels. Yuri's got to find a headshot here, surely. Dupreeh teasing, jiggling, and there's the first round for Astralis. However, with only 1 player surviving, this could be a very brittle situation for them. And as you can see, they're definitely going Device on the outside. Device and Dupreeh, the double Ds. Just the 1D now. As Device has been taken out. Lovely adjustment by Dupreeh. 4 versus 2 with 30 seconds on the clock. Some jiggling. Dennis manages to get a kill, but can he get a bomb plant out of it? Forrest trying to do what he can, but now he's the last man standing. Dennis trying to help, but he couldn't quite do it. Forrest down to the Glock, and he almost gets there. 6 HP for Dupreeh. 14 rounds for Astralis.
Beginning of the round, so even getting a kill. So many people there to return it. Elige, sorry, Twist there, somehow surviving. I don't know how he's made it through this round so far, but he has, and Stewie going to be going down. This round is not done yet.
No, it's not. Elige going to push up close. This would maybe be the last thing Dupreeh expects. But that smoke, actually, I don't know if he meant for it to be there, but it works out beautifully. Elige has got to be so frustrated. Astralis at this point can do no wrong. A 2-on-2 retake. Liquid still looking for their first round. They must have this.
Yeah, the last couple of rounds here have been very close to them, but now it's pretty much do or die time here. They needed our 6 in a row, and it has to start right here. Dupreeh going to be flanking around with that flashbang, and nobody in the monster tunnel, so they wasted a lot of time, Astralis, and they're going to get the 1 kill, looking for the second one. Nitro going to be picking up that shot, and then the bomb defuse stops. He's going to be picking it up in return, but is there enough time for Device? There just might be in the last second. Oh my god. I'm so shocked that Elige has played this good, this consistently all throughout. Magus got him, and I'm not trying to take anything away from him.
I can't believe how Elige's ADR has stayed up that high.
Yeah.
Back to the B bomb side we go. They've had success there a number of times, and just rinse and repeat. We'll see if Liquid can hold it this time. Stewie's going to jump down from balcony to get involved, but it's Twist and Naf completely blind. They can't work together, and it's a slaughter.
Wow.
So quick does Dupreeh get into the bomb site. That's the knockout punch Astralis was looking for. Elige trying to find the next.
You see, even winning this in the beginning where they're doing a good job, but as soon as they let go of one angle, everyone has to focus on that, and Dupreeh is just back here having a great time. Wow. I think looking back at this first half, the double CC kill for, was it Nitro Elise?
Yes.
I can't remember.
Further advantage, maybe, for Fnatic. They still have an HE on Exist, which that could be enough for Glaive right here. The pistols would do it. Dupreeh, a pretty disgusting shot. And he's just jiggle peeking them out. Can he get this kill? Then that might just be it. They're trying to see if they get the defuse. Yeah, he tagged up both of them. It's another 1 versus 3. Surely this one they can win. They line up for him. He's going to get one. And he's going to follow it up. Unbelievable. 3 kills for Dupreeh. That's back-to-back 1 versus 3 losses for Fnatic.
They're just facing Magisk instead.
Flashbangs come out. Molotov as well. Magisk might have to reposition. He's getting tagged by the molly. Forest will find the headshot with the AWP.
Oh, it's such a good reposition.
Dupreeh! He's got the upper hand on this one, though, as he hammers his way through them. 1 by 1. The scoped superstar punishing everyone in front of him. Get right, realizing there's a second left on the clock, has to just bury himself next to a wall, post up like a gangster, and let this one slip by.
They're going to be picking up the first kill there. That's NBK trying to be flashed through RPK. I think trying to capitalize on all the distraction over at long, but not really making it work.
Apex, though, he's going to remain aggressive into the site. Oh, that's a great angle for that low HP peek, and Magisk has the follow-up. That's from the site. Dupreeh now, the nade should take care of Zywoo, and Dupreeh does it all. 3 kills for him, holding these tunnels, and the defense is on the board.
If Stan goes down, this might just be the round. He's going to get a single kill, but he might have needed a slight bit more than that. And they've got to worry about the economy too here, NRG.
Yeah, they might have to save if Breeze can't do anything. Yeah, back away now. Cirque, just run back. You don't want anything to do with this round. As Astralis just pushes forward to destroy them. Yeah, that time Stanislaw didn't have any real help with him whatsoever. He was very isolated at that inner bomb site. Cirque, you could see Astralis already hunting. They know the implications of the economy in overtime, so Cirque, he's been spotted out. There's nowhere to go. 21-19, Astralis, 2 chances to close out this first map.
Yeah, 2 really, really big shots to finally crack this one and put us into the second map. Honestly, this has been a real delight to watch. We knew, I mean, we knew that NRG did the skill that's on this lineup is just outrageous.
One out. Well, late smoke could actually isolate them. They need to get back in towards the double doors. They're not going to do it, but no peek comes in.
More flashbangs. They're waiting right there. Creeping in slowly. Dupreeh, this is very dangerous. That Molotov is huge, and they're forced into it with the bomb dropping on the wrong side of the fire. That is a bit of a disaster, and they saw it as well. They know they're going to Molotov that again. Why not buy more time? Grenades raining in. That's Nexa gone. This is a catastrophic round for Crazy. They absolutely get shut down trying to play this one slowly. Otto did get 2 kills right here, but it's only 25 seconds, and he has to get to a bomb site first, remember. Not going to happen. Dupreeh with the triple.
I think this is inexperience rearing its ugly head for Crazy. These T sides.
MP9 far back in the flashbang, and MP9. That's not going to be good enough. And Nexa can't even get out. I don't mind the AWP push with the cover, but I don't want the cover to be the MP9. I just don't think it has enough stopping power. And the flashbang was dead on perfect. Another flashbang to kill Esperanto. Dupreeh able to finish him off ultimately, but 4 versus 2 here, and looks like Astralis went well on the way to pick up a 15th round, sorry, an 11th round, but still, this is looking great.
Yeah, this is looking so nice. I mean, not only tactically, but just individually, Astralis. They had success with that stack, but Liquid are just patiently waiting, and they're able to chop them down 3 players, and now Dupreeh and may just have no idea where they're coming from, but the aggressive position has paid off. It catches Stewie completely off guard, and Elise can't trade. And now Naf has to recover the Deagle. He must be aggressive, and he can't land it. A triple kill for Dupreeh, saving the day.
With an
They want the information. It's perfectly timed. It's so perfectly timed. Alicia's in the corner. Dupreeh's a little bit lucky, but he's an even better shot. Triple kill very quickly, and there's Device on the flank. He does fall, but no chance for a victory for Liquid. A 1 versus 4, and Nitro, it's just a matter of time. Looking to take as many guns away as possible. He's not going to get anything. 13-7.
Another triple kill for Dupreeh in this round. They know what's coming. Look at the aggression from that AWP and what it's affording to them.
Yeah, and so many players in middle for Liquid, it's almost like a bottleneck. Like, what can these 3 players actually do? You can only really peek in one direction. That's covered by smokes. So you don't have information. A risky jump up from Elise. Here they come, trying to take the bomb site, but Dupreeh still stands tall with the double kill. back into the safety. It's a 2-on-3 in Liquid. This first map might just slip away. They haven't seen the boost coming just yet, and Dupreeh's got a third. Hltv to save the map for Liquid to keep them in this. He must have all three reloading as well, but he saw the jump, taking damage, and backed into a corner. Nowhere to go somehow, still does more.
He's almost no health left at home. How could he possibly make it out? 30 seconds, and he walks into the fire. Oh no, 16-8. Flying off the building, walking into the fire. I don't know if there are other elements by which you can die, but he's trying a little bit of everything. That's a rough way to go, but honestly, obviously not his fault. 1 versus 3 at the end. Twist very quick. Oh my lord! That's not possible, is it? Nobody's that clean.
Well, there's 2 players in. It falls on Stewie. He's got to try and recover this. He's going to step in front of the smoke. He wants to challenge. That must be a 1 fight, but Dupreeh drops down. The change and verticality, I think, was confusing. Liquid might want to take a timeout after this because, again, they cannot let this. They cannot let Astralis run away with this.
That just looks so smooth, didn't it? Dupreeh. Sort of a little bit of almost artwork, wasn't it? Taking care of 2 minimal amount of bullets. Nitro and Nef at a 2-on-5. Again, I mean, if they can't take any guns away here, Astralis are about to have the opposite problem of what Liquid are having. They just can't buy enough mattresses to stash the cash anywhere. They're going to be really rich. Nitro with a nice... Sometimes, especially if you're a man down, and you all go to low ground, you forget to check the high ground, you can just spray everybody down from that position. So it makes sense, and it allows for 2 people to be out in A. But this is... I don't know. Surely this would be the last heartbreak, wouldn't it, for NRG on this map? There's only so much you can take.
So much you can take before you just collapse, before it's all over. Tarek is going to be out here. Ethan is flanking towards the inner bomb site for information, and it is the worst time for this play to be coming out from NRG.
Only 15 seconds. Is he going to be able to do anything? You can shoot under that carriage, but he's not going to try and risk that. Instead, wants to sneak out. Nobody looking down through Pop Dog. Make it back around the corner. He's been spotted, and he gets taken out by Dupreeh. And there's the kill on Ethan. Device over in main. Stanislaw, no chance at all. Dupreeh will hunt him down, and that's 15 rounds on the Astralis side. Such a big lot of time has already been burned off. That smoke is still up in the corner. Dupreeh now in a very powerful position over at Graveyard. He can control pretty much the whole bomb site from this sip on the bomb site itself, and it's ticking, and Kickit will get a kill. There's Dupreeh with one. Transfer on to Kickit, and now Buster off close. Dupreeh almost gets it, and Buster has no kit. They get all the kills, but they can't win the round.
That's so heartbreaking.
It's their chance. Tarek out early. Knows it's not going to be an abundance of utility, but Dupreeh's deagle should never be forgotten. Such a power.
I can't believe it. It's the upper ramp. They might try once more, and that's what Device has been absolutely destroying them.
This could be the best shot yet. Device is on the reposition. Wasn't far off, but smokes will arrive on ramp just in the nick of time. Breezy, he realizes no time like the present with 30 seconds left. Astralis, their utility, it's also perfectly timed. Glaves pushes 2. Dupreeh holding Pop like a hero.
Goodness.
He's not done. Triple kill from Dupreeh puts Astralis on map point. Evil geniuses made to sweat on the
deadly teams in the world with Desert Eagle.
And Dupreeh's already out. Android wasn't ready, neither Som. A quick double kill. Dupreeh already on 11 frags, and he's not quite...
Just fine. I'm not even scared a little bit. In fact, I think it adds a level of excitement. We should do this more often.
It does.
So, 8th round coming up. Jax turning around for the flashbang was a good idea, but he didn't really make it work, and Glaive goes down next. So now it's an even trade. I think Kenny actually managed to do a little bit of damage there. Going past the Molotov. It looks like they're expecting it, and he falls back into Dupreeh, which is definitely not ideal. Amanek trying to run through those smoke there. He could have maybe caught somebody off guard. Didn't really work out. Device falling back to the next corner. Hunter will find him, but it's still not looking good. Next to low on health, and walking into the shot from Dupreeh. A triple for him, and a 6th round for Astralis.
We are going to, what's going to happen here? We're going to take a quick... So many of their players on the low ground and out in the open. This can be dangerous for the defense. This could collapse very quickly after the first kill.
Now the Max 10s are close. Oh, a turnaround and a team kill. That was Dupreeh in CT spawn. I think Sip was going to go down anyway. Device burning to the fire of Nexa. And now Dupreeh, that's a great follow-up headshot, trying to save his team. That would have made a huge difference. If they got Dupreeh already, that would be it. Nexa goes down to Magus, and now it's Kenny with that scout from earlier in a 1 versus 2. Dupreeh's already got...
Golden checking towards the boost once again, but will he swing? Oh my goodness, he has been insane. How is he hitting those shots towards a ramp from consistently like that? And Device only has a scout, remember. Misses a shot, he could be going down very quickly. Does he dare challenge this one?
25 seconds, Henry. They're going to have a bit of a spring in their step. They're reconvening, regrouping. Dupreeh to be tested. The Molotov will stop the vent approach. Free fire. Device with the scout connect, as does Dupreeh's rifle. It's a double kill. Brolan and Crims have only got 10 seconds to piece this one back together. Great Molotov from Brolan. Stops Zipex from pressuring that bomb through the smoke. Heads on heaven. Requires precision from Crims. Fnatic, 2 players left, 1 player left. It's on Crims. Looking for the 1 versus 3 for grand finals, and he can't do it. Device holding so well with just the scout. Pushes on the Deagle as well. And Astralis, another weathered storm. Fnatic, they made this one look a whole lot more convincing though.
They got that kill towards...
1 back turn, sprays it to JW, can't transfer. Brolan keeping Fnatic in it, but bomb's loose. JW's flame licks Magisk. And so Dupreeh. He picked up the AWP, he's probably regretting it now. He's got to go 1 versus 2, the bomb will be planted. Not safely though! Gets the frag! Closes the door. Brolan, it's all on him to find this round. He does, of course, find the safe plant, but Dupreeh's just going hunting for it, and it's a quick flick! Dupreeh finds another for Astralis! 1 versus 2 in overtime, no less.
But it pays off. Doesn't even wide swing. Gets back through the Molotov. Loses half his health, but he's taking the advantage for Aristocracy.
Manise is coming in on a ramp flank as well, I believe. He continued his aggression through middle after he got that trade earlier on in the round. And there's the kill. Dupreeh does get the trade at the very least. And now onto the AWP. They can't afford to give this one away. They've got the 2v1, but Dupreeh very ready for that peek. And now just Mao's left to find. He'll peek up into him. They know where they are. 1 shot's all that's required for either side, and Mao's gonna land it. Aristocracy, they just about get that round, narrowly winning out the 3-on-1. Oh, it's close.
Gets planted on A. Diha coming in from above as well. He's wrapped round. Device, there's the kill. Now things get interesting, and Device might be able to do it all alone. Another kill, getting peaked as he moves towards the sandbags. He won't be able to follow up this time. That could have been it, but Dupreeh's still here. Low HP, wrapping round. He knows they're tapping it. Seeing they're off it. Dupreeh, 1D again, and Aristocracy trying to force the fight. Mao's another fake. Dupreeh knows it's not on, and he is just going to slow this one right down. Oh, what a ballsy call from Dupreeh. Now Miles just has to stick, and it's the 3rd time. Lucky Dupreeh's coming round. That should be the map, and it is. 16 rounds. What a clutch. Device getting kills.
Hang on. No, they look still committed to this one. They're just ready for that flank from Device, and that's a huge kill. Now that he's picked up, it's only Dupreeh left, but he has shut down Manise into the 1-on-1, tries to get that molly onto the bomb. He's throwing it in. It will land, and Mao is left with no time on the clock. Dupreeh locking in that round. He tries to get on the bomb, and he'll just burn to death inside of the bomb site. It was either that or go down in a fiery explosion, so I guess it's just pick your poison at that point in time.
And a 4-on-4 here in middle. Apartment play for Fnatic. This has been pretty empty so far this map. Astralis haven't even really tried to contest it. They can just hold down the line and fire off shots. Dupreeh's done that with 2. He attempted and not working for JW. 3 kills from Dupreeh and a 7th round for Astralis. No stopping them on the CT side, Harry, it seems. Fnatic, what will be the resolution? Give Astralis banana potentially, try and retake it with those Molotovs, clear out those close positions? Could be an option.
Back into this 4-on-4, the smoke's going down, but do you bear in mind, Dupreeh is still here and still looking to be a threat. It looked like maybe he was going to go through that smoke, but instead he'll catch Brolan on the cross, and he's very, very happy with that. Turning this into the advantage of Astralis, even finding the man, getting that bomb down. 10 seconds left. Crims stuck between a rock and a hard place, and he's trying to get this bomb planted. Magisk can see him, he's ducking down, and it's just not enough time. Device cancels that one out. Astralis in with another.
Oh, that bomb plant would have been everything for Fnatic. They can't even buy here, Harry. They might even just go for it, considering this half has been pretty rough, but they have players on 3,400, and that is not what you want for, you know, rifles and full utility. It's one or the other, really. And Dupreeh, great smoke shots as well. I thought he was going to go through that to stop the bomb plant. He didn't even need to risk it, just spamming down Fnatic, who will go for the half buy. Plenty of money.
Full man, though, and that is not the case. Magisk.
Look at the health.
Yeah, everyone's so low for Fnatic, and that's the thing. They haven't really found a lot onto these Astralis players at this point. If nothing comes through quickly, this could very well be the save from Fnatic. JW, he spurred them on with another kill. Bomb still ticking away from Fnatic. Dupreeh, where's that come from, my man? 3 kills over at Banana. So low on HP, what a moment to step up. Oh!
Which is very unfortunate, but the range of the USPs is being abused, and there'll be no frags. I don't even know if I heard a Glock being fired in that round.
Lens, do you think the Glock is too good? Is the Glock too good? Mm-hmm. You can run around with it and just not stop shooting. So yeah. There you go, James. We've got Dupreeh in the studio.
Look, man, the different guns have their different advantages, okay? The Glock range for a one-shot is potato versus... Did you know the P250 has a longer one-shot range in a pistol round than a USP?
Yeah, it would make sense.
That's pretty cool. You need to start off on the right foot on the CT side of Nuke versus a team like Astralis. There's Glaive out in the main position. Then it was Dupreeh and Device. Now, there are 3 players. 2 of these players have been headshots, so there is damage to be done here. This can still turn around. That's a great way to start. 2 versus 5 to a 2 versus 2, and there's plenty of time on the clock. Device entertaining while Dupreeh rotates the bomb.
Yeah, this really sucks for Nex, doesn't it? 9 HP, 1 bullet, and he's dead. And they're sticking together more or less, so yeah, it's not going to work out for him. Old 1-0 start for Astralis on the T side. Seen some good T sides and some bad CT sides recently on this map, so hopefully for Big, they will have a strong response eventually when they get some money. But it is Astralis, and I'm really curious to see what T-side Astralis are going to show us here today.
You see how Device backed up there before he takes this?
He's outside with the AWP, and he's playing that position alone. That's how much they trust him, and you can't really blame them for it. Just the feet showing Dupreeh. Oh, the grenade, it's going to land right on top of it, and that's a lot of damage from the A-tree. And Dupreeh, he's going to clean it all up. Coming to the squeak door, a nice triple. Set up himself with the grenade and twist. He's got no chance at all. Astralis with a 10-3 lead now. And the Danes playing much better here in front of the crowd.
Yeah, and you have to, I mean, shout out to Dupreeh. Gets that stellar triple kill, makes a perfect play. This is beautiful. Scoreboard, and here we go. The auto shotgun's gonna get put into play. It's got 2, Twist adding a 3rd, and that is a good hold for the moment on the upper bomb site. But a good return. Dupreeh still keeping the dream alive for Astralis.
Fighting their way back in. They're going to go right down the vent. They just escaped that fight, and there's nobody here to catch them. Stewie, he's running to be in position. Maybe to Molotov the back. He's going to be waiting for it instead. The bomb goes down, and maybe a chance now for Astralis. It's another 2-on-2 here, and last time it didn't work out. The grenade will do a bit. The Molotov will force him out. Oh, and he takes the fight, bringing down Stewie. He had but 1 second to get that headshot, and he follows through. Now Naf in a 1 versus 2, and it's all on this. The Molotov in the corner, forcing him in, but Dupreeh is absolutely unstoppable in this round. A triple kill, he's down low on health, and putting Astralis on 15 rounds.
What are you supposed to do? So many players showing up for Astralis today. 22 kills on Dupreeh, 22 on Device, and 21 on Magisk. So much power. And Stewie doesn't even have a chance to be involved in that 2-on-2. Dupreeh just straight up deletes him.
By Jacob on that rotation some 6 rounds ago. But this time, they don't need him to leave the site. There's no reason to go back over to B. In fact, they have Banana in their possession for a change. Smoked off, though, Glaive maybe. He's jumping for the information.
Hltv might jump at the opportunity to take advantage of the pit because Dupreeh is pushed very far out. Now they go exactly that. They know he's given the position. They try and surround him, but he can look both directions at once, it seems. My mom always said she had eyes in the back of her head. Apparently Dupreeh does.
That was actually kind of sick from him. The 180 flicked towards the boiler room as he strikes a conviction there. It's round 14. Astralis take
where there's a very clear divide between CT territory and T.
Sure.
But when they peak, you just get wrecked.
It's certainly a confident-based map. If you're feeling like you're not finding your picks, you're getting completely destroyed all over the place, you're just trying to go around as a pack. You're trying to run these defaults, but it's just not working out at all. This is barely a strategy coming in from FaZe Clan as Dupreeh helps himself to his 4th kill, looking for the ace, but the double AWP setup, it will find all 5 there. Device to get the final kill. This looks way too easy for Astralis.
Pistols here and there, Cirque with the scalp. They've got to find success, Evil Geniuses, otherwise it's going to be a long comeback. But it is Nuke. They could entirely have a strong CT side once their first fallback comes in, even if they fail here. Ethan, he's bloodthirsty, but he is not going to get much done just yet. He needs to, but how easy is this? There's 2 players there. I'm not sure if he even realizes. Desperate times. There's a first headshot. Needs another one. Lost more jiggling. There's a lovely swing from Ethan. And he may even find the bomb. He's made this winnable for Evil Geniuses, but Dupreeh's coming in from the back, and there's no idea for EG. Ethan's close to the bomb. He has a rifle. He's got to clutch this. He's got to ace this round. Traded by Tarek, however, who's still alive with 2 HP. His sheer presence will be a problem. Baiting the bomb plant, they're pushing the site now, Astralis. So they need to take out these players. There's plenty of time for it. Magisk with a nice headshot, takes position, allows that bomb to get planted, but Stan will take the Optimus position back. Ethan drops by Dupreeh in the meantime. Man advantage for Astralis. Still, they got post-plant utility with that flashbang, but all their utility is gone now. Stan has a decoy, which could be used as a fake, but he's alone now, and Astralis will take the pistol. Almost every pistol, it feels like, has gone away with Astralis. If not, they've won the force buy in most cases. Device and Dupreeh, the double Ds of Counter-Strike. Look how clean this is. Look at the crosshair placement.
Glorious.
Beautiful.
If you compare it to maps like Overpass, where you get a huge degree of options, all the options here are very risky because if you do die, the rotations are very, very punishing. You can be so far away, and the rotations for the Ts are much better.
You see the gap above the door now.
Renegades that they run out of time. With Malta getting that kill in CT, you know that Renegades definitely would have wanted to split that B bomb site after not only trading the player at bottom banana, Glaive I think it was, and then getting a kill onto the rotation of Magisk, but no time. They had to.
They're looking a little lost here, Henry.
Yeah, they're starting to shrink now. What's the next play? They've got no utility, no health. Sure, it's a 5-on-5, but someone's going to have to step up and go absolutely biblical in this round. 15 seconds. Just have to say, right, let's go out the apartments. Have they even got a flash? No. Just have to walk out apartments and hope for the best here. They don't really have time. This doesn't look good.
10. Bomb still not down, nowhere near the bomb site, and now held by Dupreeh. All 3, and they can keep them under lock and key. Dupreeh with 4. Running away, Kenny, to keep hold of his AWP, but that, I mean, yes, Astralis well handled, beautiful individual performance from Dupreeh, but it's because of G2 running out of time. They could not piece anything together. They didn't get anything from their early adventures.
It might sound a bit strange with 10 seconds on the clock, even though it's a 5-on-5. You got 2 players that low with no utility.
At what cost, though? Amanek swinging into library with huge damage inflicted, but damage is not enough. Damage doesn't win rounds, certainly not unless you've got someone to finish it off, and Kenny, he could be the man for the job. Magisk does get shut down and cut down to size. Another opportunity presents itself, and Kenny profits. On for an ace clutch to secure this and knock Astralis to the lowest, but he's going to get caught by Dupreeh. We go all the way. It's time for round 30, folks. Kenny trying his absolute damnedest.
Fancy footwork from Kenny once again. Just try and boost over the smoke, but looks at things here. Not going to do too much with them. Not even the best boost there, but maybe a second go at it. Yeah, that looks to be likely. Got 2 players towards the end of Ivy as well. 4 CTs ready and waiting there, but no watching Ivy for now, so they have managed to sneak out somewhat. Amanek spotted in the end. It's going to be Dupreeh with 3 strong kills there. Make it 4. A very solid sequence from himself. Didn't lose a single point of health. It's to go 13-9 now. Just try and boost over the smoke, but looks at things here. Not going to do too much with them. Not even the best boost there, but maybe a second go at it. Yeah, that looks to be likely. Got 2 players towards the end of Ivy as well. 4 CTs ready and waiting there, but no watching Ivy for now, so they have managed to sneak out somewhat. Amanek spotted in the end. It's going to be Dupreeh with 3 strong kills there. Make it 4. A very solid sequence from himself. Didn't lose a single point of health. It's to go 13-9 now.
If he's still standing his ground, he's going to get 2.
before they finally silence him. Daft's going to get caught with nade in his hands and his pants around his ankles. It's 15, and Astralis, they have got oodles of match points now in order to secure and take us to 3.
Absolutely stunning there from Astralis, especially Device as well. So patient, didn't overcommit, waited for his opportunity there. A couple of Molotovs exchanged. He knew they had to be making progress towards outside at that point. As soon as it goes down, that's when he takes his chance, and it's a really nice controlled spray towards Stewie as well. Low HP on the second player as well. Takes a molly in the face, headbutts it away, and funnels him towards the ramp row. And that's where Glaive, in the perfect off angle, he'd already dinked a player as well. They assumed he'd fell back, but no, he was still there, ready to challenge. And now they've got map point. Dust2 looks like a lock in here as they limp it towards the upper bomb side. Dupreeh ready and waiting to greet them here. He gets himself 3 massive kills. It's down to just Twist in the 2 versus 1. It looks like we might be all done here. He has got the bomb in his back and a smoke down towards the main entrance position. That Molotov. Final round of the first half here. 3 orbs on the CT side. I'm sure they've got a M4 and CD spawn to transition with. But Magus going to be challenged once again. Gets his 16th frag of this half. Looking for the second as well. This guy is just playing out of his mind right now. 5 on 3, as quick as you like.
He could get a third here as well. A second chance. Re-peeks into him. Magisk is doing it all for Astralis. My goodness! Another quad kill. Lives up to the name. It does look magical. He's not going to be getting the ace. Denied as Rob still fights on. Even the observers believed in it. Rob's going to be hunted down. It's Glaive from heaven. 10-5. A graceful finish from the Great Danes.
It's not looking good out there for Mouse Sports. It's them.
Not going to be having the same effect in this round. Chris J ensures his impact is null. He is so separate. Chris J's just going to have to take these fights solo. Oh! It's all him. 3 frags from Chris J. They line up. Glaive and Device rattled. Dupreeh, he rattles right back through the smoke. Oh my goodness. No! Dupreeh, that is preposterous.
He steals the round away. It was Chris J with 3.
In the right place, 3 members.
Yeah, they're reading this very well. There's been no presence towards short, long, and here comes the B split now. The smokes will be committed. Carrigan and Voxy to try and take the attention away from the tunnel, but Dupreeh, it's a great shot, and now they've got to try and push with the flames. It's not looking good for Mouse Sports here. Zipex will get the second kill. They know exactly what's up at this point. 5 on 3, and they're going to have to limp in towards the B bomb side. Dupreeh's going to get certainly at least 1, and looking for multiple kills here. It looks very good for Astralis. Can anything be done here?
Doesn't seem like it. Dupreeh, he has done so much work for Astralis there. Love the setup he had, and with 1 HP to spare, he will continue to stare down towards the tunnels. Just Rops with 25 seconds to maintain his low HP Krieg. Astralis, you know how patient they are, though. They're not going to be making any steps to give him a way into this. It's just going to be holding the line. Dupreeh confirms it. 1 HP, no armor, doesn't matter. 3 kills.
AK-47, and I think they have the read that this is going to be a lower bomb site hit. You can see the dots all rotating over. Zip is here. He can stall things out. There's Dupreeh in control in the windows. That's 1 kill. Massive damage again to Stewie, and Zip going to come through the smoke, getting aggressive. Another kill. Another 2 for Dupreeh. He's finally shut down, but he's done it.
Wild, just absolutely wild. Did they get that 1 kill outdoors, that 1 weapon given over into the paws of Dupreeh, and then he just wrecks face down on the B site. This frag from Zipex opens up a world of opportunity for this man. Dupreeh on the cross, back in on doors, 3 kills for him with a picked up AK. So we talked about those rounds that shouldn't have been for Liquid. Well, there's one back on the side of Banana. Glaive will take substantial damage, but so be it. However, timing plays through the smoke mid, and then Dupreeh still survives the test. All too easy. Gets flash, finds cover, regains vision, and can just go ahead and fight some more if he'd hope to. It's desperation sinking in for Liquid as they just try to push up Haykart.
This pairing of Stewie and Elige in the first map of this series on Nuke did a pretty decent job with the T side. They were the 2 with the responsibility to take control of the outer yard for Team Liquid. They didn't do too shabby at all. Here on Inferno towards Banana, they started out pretty well. They've struggled in these past 5 rounds. There's been only 2 kills, or I should say it this way. Astralis has only lost 2 players in the last 4 rounds. Ooh. They've made so much money, they haven't had any issues. Liquid have not even put a dent in this defense. And now comes the task. There's 4 of them. That can be effective. Good second kill for Stewie. And this has all disappeared, all the danger. Good shot from Dupreeh, a second follow-up. Very slim chance to win the round, but a plant is going to be a thing of beauty.
Yeah, go ahead and get it in. Safely tucks back behind oranges. However, Hltv already ready to come out from coffins. It would take a miracle from this Deagle, especially considering he only has 3 bullets in the mag. Oh, but he only needs 3 bullets. Jason! Oh my God, what an incredible round that could have been. Fully puckered Team Liquid in that 1v1.
Yo, Dupreeh had a grin on his face before the attack began. I think he was telling his teammates, he was calling the victory. He was straight up saying, I'm going to win this, and he almost just did it. What beautiful shots with the Deagle. So that's a win for Liquid, an expensive one. And the nightmare now for Liquid is, yes, you've had so much success. You're on an 8-0 run of your own, but you don't have a lot of money in the bank. NAF is bought down to 0. Stewie beneath 1,000. They cannot afford
from door to window peak, but we won't have a chance to talk about last round because it's such a fast clash being set by Nip. They take huge amounts of damage off of the utility, and Dupreeh, 2 and maybe 3. A USP for victory as Astralis take 15.
Can we just talk about the rhyme scheme there? I know you weren't sitting on that, but...
Man, he's so sick. He is having such a good tournament so far here in Bahrain. And he talked about it yesterday. You know, they asked, like, what are your guys' thoughts? What are you looking to accomplish here at the Global Finals? He said, I just want to go home. This is the last event of the year. We're going to take it map by map here on short side.
Oh, interesting. This is Twist falling back. Naf gets a kill. Arch was the option. That smoke doesn't necessarily mean they'll split B, but they do have the bomb still at the bottom of Banana.
Yeah, Stewie, he's going to show a little bit of face and then race to pick up bomb, bring it over here with the rest of his team. It's Dupreeh to have swapped over to the off, and he already makes her sing. Nitro's ears ring as he's removed early before they even get past the lane. Dupreeh ready for another. He shuts down Hltv and a third. How about a fourth? Magis as Astralis send Liquid packing back from the A site. An 11-4 half on the map choice of Liquid is exactly where Astralis only gets 1. But they're going to call that the balcony player's dead, and they're having Ben 2 members up here, so Hltv strikes with the element of surprise, cutting down 2 and dealing more damage. But we are still left in the even clutch. Dupreeh doubles back, catches Stu at the top of mid, can't hit his headshot, so he goes to retreat. A smoke underhanded close, and a flashbang that blinds him, so he does retreat and plays shoulder to shoulder with Magisk. But Hltv somewhat back behind Stu, charges right in, and he is shut down on the forefront as Hltv takes his place. He's revealed, and Dupreeh with another headshot keeps Astralis in this. 15 rounds for them, 8 map points.
Damn, Dupreeh super clean. Those couple of shots so nicely done, man.